Andrew McCart, IFLTV, delighted again to be joined by Pat Brown. Pat, it seems like every other week I'm talking to you because you've got a fight. This is your fourth fight.
Yeah, fourth
Belfast,
fight,
an away day. We know what you can do when the fights are in England or near Manchester.
Yeah.
What can you do when it's an away day?
Yeah, obviously first away day, and starting off small with the lads, getting them just over the seas. But in terms of like the stadium, that's not small. It's going to be like absolutely booming. So yeah, they're all buzzing for it. They're all already saying, you know, on the plane, it's going to be feeling like a stag do and all that. I'm like, oh god,
Don't treat it like a stag do.
Yeah, and they're going to really, you know, lift the roof off. So yeah, can't wait. It's a massive like bucket I want to tick off, to be fair. So yeah, rock and roll. Let's have it.
Let's have it. Exactly that. Now, like I said to you, I remember being at that floor 21, if I remember correctly, in Manchester.
Yeah,
when you've done 21 stories, with Eddie Hearn launching, signed you, Olympian, all the amateur pedigree and all this. It only seems like yesterday we did that, and we're going into your fourth fight.
Yeah.
Now, when people ask me about Pat Brown, and I do a TikTok live, when people ask me about Pat Brown, I say, you know what I like about Pat Brown, right, is he's fan-friendly.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is you've got confidence in your chin, you've got confidence in your power, and you don't mind putting your head in the danger firing zone as long as you can land your shots as well. That equates to a fantastic fight and a fun fight that we can get behind. Now, you don't want to be like that all the time. You want to show your boxing skills sometimes, do you?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Well, so what can we expect from you in September? What kind of opponent are you expecting, and what kind of opponent can we get from you?
Well, in terms of the opponents, I'm not too sure at the moment. I know Jamie's away on holiday. He's coming back soon, so when he comes back, he'll speak to Sam, and then I think there's a few names in the app, but I'm not really, you know, indulged in it all yet. But it happened with Lewis Holtford, really. Like, you know, everyone was saying, oh, this could be a banana skin step up and all that, and I had a bit of spite in me. I was like, you know, all these people, they don't have a clue what I'm actually like and my actual boxing skills. And when I come out in that first round, I was very patient, and I was moving my feet, just little margins, and I wasn't getting hit, and I was just showing that I can box. And obviously it wasn't long enough, and then when I clipped him and he went, I kind of just got on him then. But I genuinely was, you know, starting that fight to go to the end. That was my sort of mindset with it. I never go looking for it. But in terms of Belfast, yeah, I think they'll get a durable opponent who's going to be there to obviously, you know, he wants to change his life, and he wants to upset the boat and get me some rounds in as well, because that's what I need. I've only been 4 rounds.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I just need to... It's all like, you can't rush too much, in my opinion. It's all right saying I'll fight anyone, but I'm not one of them fighters where, yeah, I'll fight anyone, but I'll just jump in the deep end. Like,
you could be rushed quicker than most because of the amateur pedigree that you've had, the Olympian and whatnot, what you've done in the amateurs, albeit amateurs and pros is different, but you've probably seen and fought every style out there in the amateurs. Now, with the pro ranks, you're wiping them out in 1-2 rounds. So, again, it must be a tough job for Sam and Jamie and even yourself to get an opponent that can take you those 6-8 rounds, wherever it may be. So, it's a difficult task, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a difficult task, and you know, Sam always tells me that they've offered, I won't say names, but they have offered fights to some names and they don't want it and stuff, and it is going to be difficult to try and find it unless I am fighting for a title or something like that. But my sort of view on it is I just want to get the rounds under my belt and just experience being in the deep waters, because before you know it, I'll be in a 10-round fight and I've only ever gone maybe 6. Like, I know I've only gone 4 now, but I need to just experience them rounds before I get in with someone who has, and then we are in them rounds and I'm kind of like, fucking hell.
But that's when the opponent comes in. That's when you might have to face that little step up sooner than most.
Exactly.
Because, again, for you as a fighter though, you would jump at that chance. If sort of name came to you, I don't know, a name that had 12 fights, been the distance, won a title, came to you tomorrow for that Belfast show, I'd imagine as a fighter you'd take it. Yeah,
I'll take anyone. Honestly, I would. Obviously, your big names, I kind of see, like, I do see massive domestic fights out there for myself, and I want them to get built up properly. But like you just said there, anyone like that, 100%, yeah, I'll fight them all day. And I would love to, you know, get deep into rounds and have it and just feel it and feel the heat of the lights as it gradually goes on and all that.
Well, again, Eddie Hearn's mentioned ALOYS, Junior.
Yeah.
And again, as a boxing fan, not just a media guy, as a boxing fan, when I look at your style and the last 3 fights I've seen you in, and in ALOYS, it just seems like that's just 2 trains on the same track, going at 100 mile an hour, aiming for each other. So, again, is that one of the fights you alluded to there, where you want it to build? Let that domestic class, because he's probably a wee bit further up, but he doesn't have the amateur pedigree that you've had.
Yeah.
But he's got more pro experience than you.
Yeah,
He's just went 10 rounds, I believe.
Yeah,
is all there. So again, is that the type of fight that you're thinking? That's a fight that Eddie's talking about now.
Yeah.
But let's build it for a title of some sort. Is that kind of what you're looking at?
100%. That'd be great if I could fight him for the title. It will get built well. We'll go back and forth, and you know, we will show the fans an amazing fight. Like you said there, we both got similar styles. We both go head on, and it's things like that get me going. You know,
put a smile on your face
there.
there.
Exactly. Like I'm just thinking now, just everything about it, and this is what boxing is about. You know, having them big fights, and that's what I can't wait for. Just keep ticking over, keep doing it, and then eventually that will come. But yeah, I'm definitely all up for that.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. The cruiserweight division right now is it was quiet for a good wee while. Do you know what I mean? It was always the little big guys, but now it seems to be you've got guys like Jaya Pataya. You've got great fighters, especially here in the UK. Chris Billam-Smith, yourself, Aloys Jr., like we just spoke about there. It's a division where it used to be, I don't want to say this, maybe a little bit easy to win a world title, but now it seems it's a division where it's dangerous and it's hard to win a world title. Are you ready for that?
Yeah, 100%. I used to always get disheartened a little bit because I always knew I would start off being a cruiserweight, and I used to think, it's a bit boring, that weight division, and no one's really bothered about it. But now it's like the tides have changed, and it really is. It's a division that people are excited for, especially with sort of Usyk, because everyone's like, oh, he was cruiserweight, then he's gone to heavyweight, and he's kind of put a lot of eyes on the division. Opatayev, like you said, and the thing is with the cruiserweights, we're dynamic, we're fast, and we can punch. So
you get the knockouts and the ball.
You're getting all of it together. So that's what it's about. And I think that's why Usyk shines through now as a heavyweight, because he's used to, you know, when he's boxing Brady's and all these fighters, like he's fast, and then he's used to that speed. And then as a heavyweight, there's not many people who are that agile on the feet. So he's just kind of like going at his own pace and controlling it. But no, it's exciting. Honestly, I can't wait. The division's booming, and I'm well and truly wanting to get right in the beast of the belly.
Now listen, like I say, you've got the style that's going to put bums on seats. If you, I said this all the time. You've got your confidence in your chin, your confidence in your power, but you don't waste your shots. It's not like every shot's just hoping one lands. You actually land 2, 3, and 4s, and that's how you get stoppages. That's why your fan-friendly style. Now, I want to do a quick segue left and talk about the big man himself, your big mate, Dave Allen, wherever he is. He's up against a scary, scary guy. In his own words, a scary monster in Aslanbek Makhmudov. I'm guessing you've seen videos of Makhmudov. You train with Dave. How scared are you of this fight?
Yeah, he's a big lump. He looks scary. Obviously, all these videos of him wrestling bears and all that, so it shows like intimidation. But you know, Dave, I've never seen him training like I can't even have a laugh and joke with him in the gym anymore. He's just tunnel visioned in. He don't want to know. And I've never seen Dave like this. Like for the Fisher fight, he's still having a bit of you know, back and forth with me, whereas now he's really tunnel visioned in. Bearing in mind, when it's the other way around, he don't care about me. He's still on me. But anyway, getting back to that. If you get Dave, he was half fit for the Fisher fight, but he knows how to manage his energy, and he knows how to he's very experienced with going the rounds. A fit Dave, and he can manage it as well. He's a dangerous man, and obviously his opponent's very dangerous, but he's like, he has that mummy style, doesn't he? And I've seen Dave do damage to people like that.
Well, I'm not saying Dave is Ajit Kabayel, but the way Ajit Kabayel goes to the body and he switches upstairs and comes upstairs with it, Dave does have a style like that. Again, I'm not saying he's Ajit Kabayel by all means, but when I look at the fight, like you said there, Dave does have that style where, as scary as Makhmudov is, Dave does have that style. Guido Vianello that beat him as well has that pressure, enclosed, smaller fighter to the body. So, again,
and he's good inside, Dave.
Yes, very, very good.
He's even like, listen, when just your average person watching, they look at Dave and think, like, he's shit. He don't even look the part or anything like that, and he's a bit slow and a bit this and that. But when you're in the ring with him, when you're getting into deep waters, when you're like trying to smack him as hard as you can, and he's doing like just boom, and he does all this like weird rolling stuff, doesn't he? And it's kind of like he's an overweight James Toney, like he's just doing all of this.
That's my headline.
And he's it's hard to hit him. Like, he knows all the tricks of the trade, and when you're in there, you really realise like he's not a slow plodder. Like he rides the shots. It's hard to hit him clean, and when he does land, like, you feel it, because he's not like he's like a sauna boom fly. It's all tap tap boom. it's not all like bang, bang, bang. So he knows how to manage his weight, manage his energy. I was going to say weight then, because you don't know how to manage his weight. Bloody hell.
Listen, I'll need to clip this and show him this. You're firing digs, which is good. You mentioned MAKHMUDOV wrestling a bear there.
Yeah.
I mean, you get to wrestle a bear every day in Dave Allen. But I said that to Dave. I says, oh, you said that it's all sort of like for the cameras and that.
Yeah.
But I said to Dave, if a bear was in this gym right now,
Yeah.
and somebody said, Dave Matchroom said, listen, let's get some content, you wrestling that
Yeah.
bear. He says, fuck that.
Yeah, yeah.
What would you do? Would you wrestle a bear, Pat? You seem like the type of guy that would.
If the bear's fully trained, I'm on about like the zookeepers coming saying this bear,
just some wild going.
like he's done it multiple times, he ain't gonna do anything. Because you see people like standing next to bears and all that.
Yeah.
Like if I was to like hold him up like that, I don't want to say yeah, because if it does come and I look at it about, I'm like, fuck that. But I don't know, I would, if it's trained, I would, but no man is going out in the wild wrestling a grizzly bear that's like on it big time, because you get ripped limb from limb. But like these bears at the wrestling, like where they live, it's kind of normal, innit? You see Khabib doing it and all that, like they wrestle bears and they wrestle the cubs and all that, and I don't know, don't get me wrong, you do have to have balls, because one little switch and bang, you're gone, aren't you?
Seen all them horror stories where an animal's just switched on the trainer and
exactly,
that.
Yeah.
So.
And my heart would be absolutely pounding, you know, like if I was holding one up, but I don't know, never say never, but I'm not saying
So no training camps out east in Russia or something?
No, I would love to do that, but I don't know about, I don't want to come across like the big guy, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to wrestle a bear, because I'm not saying that at all, but I'm saying if the opportunity come and it was fully trained, the bear, and I had to do it. Let's say it was like pressure's on and you know, gun to your head, you have to do it. I would fucking do
Cameras
it.
on, lights
yeah,
on.
exactly. Yeah, I would probably do it. Yeah, but I'll be shitting it. I really would be.
One final one from me. All going well, September.
Yeah.
Will you be in his card? All going well. No cuts, no injuries.
I really don't know. I don't know. If that is the case, it would be great getting on a card with Dave. It really would be. But on the flip side, I don't want to. Not that he would get his eyes off the prize, because he wouldn't, but I don't want him worrying about me. Because I worry about him, and he does worry about me as well. Like I don't think he wants me on his undercard, because I think unless I'm fighting someone where I'm going to absolutely just chin him, but that's not the case. I want fights where I'm going to be having it, and I'll be in the back of his mind, and I don't want that. Don't want that at all.
I can imagine Dave being the type of guy that'll come ringside and watch you fight as well, rather than being focused.
Well, you say that last bloody fight he didn't, because he had errands doing elsewhere, and I've not stopped telling him about that. I said, I'm by your corner all the time, and you eating bread soon forgotten with you, pal, and all this.
There we go.
We keep looking over there, but I don't
Where's
think
he over there? I
don't think he's over there.
I don't know where he is.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, he's there. He's behind you, actually.
Yeah, he's right there.
I mean, you're that big now. I can't see him.
Hey, I'm big that way. He's big that way.
Listen, he carries the weight well. Give the big man
that.
Listen, I'll be in Belfast. So again, I've been at all 3 of your fights so far. It's going to be the 4th. I cannot wait for it. Like I say, fan friendly. Thanks, Pat, and I'll see you soon. Thank you, brother.